Is Emily, aka Bad Mommy. Today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me this look. It's at get to know me a little better, and yeah, so we're gonna be filming this look. If you like what you see and you want to see how I got this look done, keep on watching. Okay guys, let's get started. So a little information about who I am. My name is Emily. I am 30 years old. I am a mother of 3 kids. My oldest name is Sadie. I just put some primer on. Put this NYX. Yeah. Sadie is 11 years old. She is my oldest. My first child, I had her when I was 18. And it was very challenging, but we'll leave that for another story. Then I had David when I was like 22, 23, and then I had Isabel. So David is gonna be 7 this week, and Isabel just turned 4 in November. So those are my 3 children. And I've been married to my husband for 13 years this upcoming July. First, I put primer on, and I like to put this little headband thingy on my head, only because it keeps like my hair out of my face and stuff like that. So like I got this for like $5 or $6 at TJ Maxx. So I recommend it, just, you know, because my hair is all over the place and it could get stuck to your foundation. Speaking of foundation, I got this foundation here in the color Sand. It's I use this Sigma F80 brush. It's like a top, it's a kabuki brush. So I mix it in the back of my hand first, and then I just do this. Yeah. So yeah, my birthday just passed. It was on May 4th. I just turned 30. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little freaked out about turning 30 years old. It was, you know, I was excited, but at the same time, I didn't know what to expect. I felt like I needed to change, like make a change. Like, oh, I'm 30, so now, you know, I'm not 20 anymore. I don't know. I felt like I was 30 for a long time already. Just like becoming a mom ages you by like a lot. So anyway, I'm mixing this around on my whole face, and then I'm gonna set it with some powder. What else? So I'm Puerto Rican. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. Both my parents are Puerto Rican. My mom is actually Puerto Rican, but she was born and raised in New York. But my dad is Puerto Rican, straight from the island, like straight from like the mountains, type of Puerto Rican. Okay, what else? My eyebrows. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that settle in real quick. I always like to put a little bit more foundation like around my eyes and my nose, only because it seems to like crease a lot. Plus I like to have that white canvas type of look, and then we can just add color later on. There you go. And also I like to use this brush. This is a NYX brush in number 37. It looks like this. It's pretty nice. It's nice and stiff too, so it's like it's small enough, smaller, I mean, compared to these two. Like, I don't know, it might look the same, but to me, I find it for my face is small enough to get into like those little corners and edges. But yeah, got that part. So yeah, so my parents met in New York, and then my dad took my mom to Puerto Rico, and they had me. I lived there for about half of my childhood life. we traveled back and forth between New York, New Jersey, Puerto Rico, back and forth. So I went to schools in Puerto Rico as well as schools here in the United States. So my English was always good and my Spanish was always good. But yeah, I got to learn both cultures, and it was an interesting childhood. What else? What are we gonna do now? We need eyebrow pencils, and okay, so I used the elf what is it, the pomade in medium brown. It looks like this. Then I used their little angled brush. So yeah, so I grew up in Puerto Rico, and then I would come and we would move back and forth a lot in my childhood. And when I was 15, we moved to the Bronx, and then that was the last time we moved as a family, you know. So when I was 15, we ended up going to school in the Bronx. Me and my sister Stephanie ended up going to school in the Bronx. We settled in Castle Hill, and then my parents broke up around 16 years old. It was the hardest time of my childhood. It's a very confusing time, but I rebelled like any kid would. I was the kind of kid that couldn't be told what to do. I had a lot of attitude. I gave my mom a hard time, which I feel so bad about now as an adult and as a mother. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to like look back and see how much, you know, how much of a difficult child I once was. Okay, so I know that looks like it's crazy, but we're gonna tone it down a little bit. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit so that you can see how crazy this eyebrow looks. Here I am, like 16 years old, and I meet my now husband. At that time, he was about 23 years old, way older than me. But I was, you know, I was very mature and old for my age, and my body matured very fast. So although I was 15, a 16 year old, I felt like I was already mature and I knew a lot of things. So around that time, my mom was going through a lot, you know, recuperating from the divorce, and it was very bad the way things ended between both of them, that I kind of rebelled and I kind of wanted my own attention. And I remember staying out and not coming home one night, but I was with my now husband, but my mom wasn't like happy about it at all. My mom was like, oh, you want to be grown, you want to live in the street, then go ahead. And she packed all my stuff up and kicked me out. Yeah, so I grew up really fast. I had no choice. I had no, you know, I had to do what I had to do. It was scary, but it made me very strong, you know. So what are we gonna do now? Let's see. Okay, let's set it. So I got my eyebrows done now, and now we're gonna use, what are we gonna use? Okay, we're gonna use this, and then we're gonna use that. So now we have the Maybelline Super Stay full coverage powder foundation. I'm gonna get a fluffy brush like this one. This one's from Elf, and there. So yeah, so makeup has always been like my thing as long as I could remember. I think I was about like 11-12 years old. I remember it was like maybe 2002, 2003, and I used to always love to like play with makeup. So like I used to use just like mascara, and then I had like a lip liner with like clear gloss, and that was like my jam. Did I ever think I was gonna be a mom? Hell no. I never planned it. It just ended up, you know, happening. But why do I consider myself a bad mom? This generation where if you're a young mom, you're automatically not a good mom. You don't have no experience. You don't know what you're doing. Like, you know, but in, you know, sometimes us as women, we become really harsh on ourselves, and we're like our own critics. So before I give anybody the power of judging me and calling me a bad mom, I call myself a bad mommy, because not to use it as a negative label, more like to use it as a positive label. Like, it's okay to be a bad mom from time to time. It's okay to put yourself first from time to time, to be able to function, to take care of your family and your kids. It's okay if you don't got it together all the time. This morning I woke up and I got all the kids ready to go to school, and then we got in the car, and guess what? Isabel didn't have her book bag. We had no idea what the book bag was. We get to school, the book bag's in the back seat of the car, in the trunk. Who knew? Like, you know, some people would be like, oh, like, you're not organized, or your laundry's not, you know, your laundry's not clean. Your kids don't have clean socks, they're mismatched. Oh, you don't feed your daughter enough. Oh, you know, your kids don't know Spanish, and you're Puerto Rican and they're Mexican. It's like, it's just so many things, so many judgmental things out there. So like, I want to use this creative platform to share my experiences as a bad mom, so other women, other moms out there could see themselves and relate to what we consider a bad mom. Do we consider a bad mom a working mom that puts her job first to be able to put a roof over her head? Or do you consider a bad mom that's a stay-at-home mom and only has to rely on one income, and your kids are struggling and you're struggling, but you don't really trust anybody to watch your kids, or you don't have the support to watch your kids, to have someone watch your kids, or you don't have the money to pay for childcare to watch your kids? That was me at once upon a time. Like, back when I only had Sadie, my first time mom like mistake was, oh, I don't trust anyone with my daughter. Like, she was a preemie. She was very sensitive. She, you know, it took her a while to become like gestational age. So like, nobody could smoke around her. Everybody had to use Purell. Nobody could do this. Nobody could do that. Don't touch her. Like, that's the kind of mom that I was. I was 18. I was a kid myself. So it was like, I didn't know any better, you know? Anyway, so we're using this, what is this? The Morphe palette, 25B. And we're gonna use this color right here. This little brown orangey color. So yeah, so that's the whole purpose of my the whole definition behind my name, and where, like, description behind the bad mommy thing. I just wanted to, like, you know, talk to other moms and make things relatable. Your house doesn't have to be clean all the time. Like, how do you figure to have a house clean when you have these 3 kids that are non-stop making messes, like, you know, and acting crazy, and they leave crumbs everywhere, and then you have, you know, people coming over to your house, they're like, oh my god, this house is crazy. Like they expect for it to look like a model home. No, it's not gonna, like, you know, my bed is not made all the time. You know, there's piles of laundry everywhere. The dishwasher sometimes doesn't go on. Sometimes I forget to put dishes in the dishwasher. Sometimes I go to sleep and don't clean the kitchen. Like, sometimes things just get, like, really messy. And do we focus on that and then not spend time with our family? Or do we obsess with trying to have everything so picture perfect? You know, you can't always believe what's on social media, or what's on YouTube, or what's on what people, you know, proclaim things are. You know, people nowadays, you know, not everybody is completely happy. A lot of people suffer from anxiety. A lot of people, me myself, I suffer from anxiety. I'm someone that's very nervous all the time. Like, you know, I hate even like doing something like this. It's straight out of my comfort zone, but I'm pushing forward for it because I want to be able to, you know, reach out to other people and, you know, have relatable content out there for other moms. Some, you know, or see if I can reach out to someone that was me a couple years ago. So a first-time mom that was 18 years old, that doesn't know what the hell she's doing. You could get sick. You have no idea what to do. You have no idea where to go. You know, you have no support. Growing up, you know, when I became a first-time mom, it was hard. I didn't have the support that I needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom used to work all the time, and my dad wasn't around at all, and my mother-in-law didn't like me. You know, I wasn't enough for her son. Me and her had a lot of conflict. So me and her had a lot of issues. But yeah. Let me pick another color from here. I don't want to go too dramatic. So let's get a brush. A decent brush, like this one. I have no idea what brush this is, but it's like a fluffy flat brush. And we're gonna go with a light brown, so the second one down, this one. Okay, so yeah, so you know, since I got with my husband at such a young age and I got pregnant, he was the breadwinner, and I was a stay-at-home mom for a long time, until I got tired of it. Until I was like, I need to do something with my life. I can no longer just be home doing nothing. You know, what are we gonna do? So I've always had this passion about creating things. I've always been like a creator, and I always wanted to like do things. So I was really good at making party decorations. Every kid's birthday party, any type of event or anything, I was like the go-to party decorator. So I decided to open up an Etsy shop when I was maybe, how old was I? Back in 2015, I opened my first Etsy shop. And I decided that I wanted to make birthday party decorations and then just ship it. I could work from home. My kids didn't have to, you know, stay with anybody. I could watch them. And it was easy for me to just make income. It wasn't a lot, but it wasn't, you know, it came in handy when it needed to. I was able to pay a couple bills, and it was fun. It was something that I enjoyed doing, so that was the most important thing for me. What else? Then my husband and I decided to move to Albany, where we live now. And we moved 3 hours away from our family. And it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was really, really hard. It was hard. It was exciting at first, and it happened super fast. But it was hard at the same time, because, you know, we were used to always being available for people. We became, you know, really distant with certain people. Not because we didn't want them in our lives anymore, but just because life gets busy, you know? But we live a better life now, and that's what's important. I wanted to have a fresh start for my family, so I decided, between me, my husband and I, to make this transition and move over here so we could have a better job, our kids could be happier, we could enjoy life a little better, because we were living paycheck to paycheck. It was horrible. We couldn't do fun things like go on trips, or, you know, have money to, you know, do things with the kids, because everything was limited because everything went on bills. So all our money always went on bills. So we ended up moving, and it was the best decision because now we are away from our family, but we're much happier. You know, the kids are in a good school, and well, they're in a better school than they used to be, and they live in a nicer neighborhood, nicer house. Well, we live in an apartment, and we get to do more activities with them, basically. So this is the mascara that I use. I like this mascara because it has a thick curler, or whatever this is called, wand, whatever. And just put some on my eye. But anyway, we moved over here, and then my husband got this, you know, this good job, and then they offered me a position here. It's the property manager of the building. So now I have to be in charge of this building, as well as my husband's job. I wasn't too thrilled about it, but they offered me a decent amount of money, so I took it. Clinique, Chubby Stick, where is it? Okay, so I just put some of that Clinique blush with my powder blush, my Sigma Dual Fiber Powder / Blush F15. It looks like this. And then I have this small brush, and I just like to dust a little bit of the Stay foundation powder underneath my eyes. I do not like to use concealer. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood. We're going on a very easy kind of get ready with me today. Nothing too dramatic. Let me see, what's this? Okay, now I have, no, that's not what I have. What do we have? Okay, so we're gonna contour. And we have this Anastasia contour light to medium. This one right here. So you're grabbing the e.l.f. contour brush, and we're gonna take this medium color right here. Oh, I also have this other one that I've been trying lately. Damn, I forgot to use it. I wanted to use that one. It's okay. So just blend that in. So yeah, what else should I say? Oh, fun fact, I love Halloween decorations. I love anything that has to do with skulls, and like, as you could, like, I have skulls all over my room, and like rest in peace little tombstones, and like behind me over here I have on the wall I have Frankenstein and his bride. So like I'm very I'm very like into the whole Halloween. Halloween. My favorite color is purple and black. It used to be red before, but now I just like purple and black. Black always is my favorite color. Oh, here it is. This is the one that I wanted to try. I bought this one the other day. Focus. This one. So one end is like a highlighter stick, and the other end is a contour. So it's really nice. It's really creamy too, but I forgot to put that one on. Okay, what else? Oh, highlighters. Okay, so we have this. This is like my favorite highlighter. It's cute because it has like all these like little 4 colors, and the pink one I like to like put right above my blush. So I take this like small little powder brush, and then I take the little pink one like this and tap it. I'm gonna just put it over like that, but then I take the ones on the side over here, and then I brush that, and I take that one higher above my cheekbone. Then I bring it up to above my eyebrow, then I bring it down my nose, put a little bit more above my lip and my forehead, above my cheeks. It's like sweep motion like this. What else? My forehead, chin. What else? Let's put lip on. So I've always had like this passion for makeup. I never wanted to be like a beauty guru or anything. I was never trying to make YouTube videos just for that. I kind of like the whole vlogging more, but we're gonna do a little bit of everything on this channel. This is the product we're gonna use. This is the liquid lipstick that we're gonna use. This is the Morphe Fatty, in the shade Fatty. Come on, focus. And it's a nice color. I like it. And it's super like creamy. So my son's birthday. I don't know why I'm trying to talk while I'm putting my makeup on. I can't focus. I got like ADHD. Everybody has to be so quiet. Shh. I feel like if you mess this up, you have to start all over. Like everything has to come off. Anyway, I just have to clean up a little bit the edge over here. And then that takes off a little bit of the makeup, so the color back in. Now we let our hair down, and now we look semi-decent to, you know, to have a nice day. Just a quick and simple get ready with me. I hope you guys like this video. I know it's all over the place and it's your non-traditional get ready with me kind of video, but if you like this kind of video, or if you want to see more videos like this, please leave some comments down below. Subscribe to my channel. I would like to hear from you guys, see what kind of content you'd like to see from me. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, press the little bell so you can see upcoming more videos. I'm gonna have a lot more content coming in this upcoming week. I will have some vlogs along with my son's 7th birthday vlog, and I will also do a Q&A with my husband, and you guys will be seeing more of my face. So if you like these kind of videos, if you want to see more makeup videos or more sit down, I would like to interact with you guys, so please leave comments down below. Let me know what you're interested in seeing, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.